Welcome to the channel, guys. Hope you're all having a great week. We are back on that YouTube grind. Gonna be posting on here more regularly. Got the Osmo, so putting this off for ages. Had a few videos on over the last years, never really stuck to it. So what we're gonna be doing differently this time around is just gonna be showing you more insights into what I'm doing, training, food, just the lifestyle, work, what we're doing inside the biz, the clients, everything across the board. Show you guys what I'm actually doing across the board because over on IG and this short form content, I really struggle with that. Like I can pick up this and I can talk to this all fucking day. But anyway, we're going to be trying to get up some content area that's going to be valuable to you, your own journey, what you're actually doing, what you're focusing on goals wise. Show you a bit more about what I'm doing here and how I'm actually using it toward my own goals or whatever it is like. Or we know I'm going to post. I'm going to be vlogging away. So we'll keep that going. But come along for the ride. It is Sunday, currently 4:20. We've wrapped up a day of work, getting ahead for the week. I filmed a few things throughout the week, so I'm kind of doing this at the end. So enjoy the ride. Let's go. Final note as well, there's meant to be a week in life. Turned out to be a bit more of a week in the office and in the house. Kept forgetting to bring this boy out, so I'm going to have to mind to do that. I also want to bring through training, show you some of our training footage, what we're actually doing in the gym, how we're actually pushing things, how we're operating on a week-by-week basis. Show you a bit more about the brand and what we're doing behind the scenes then as well. So much more to come. Let's go. I don't know how many times I've actually said let's go at the end of every video, so it might be a bit repetitive, but let's go. The time is currently 6:15, gearing up for long distance run, recovery run on a Thursday. We had our conditioning there yesterday. Legs are feeling heavy, so this is going to be very much nice and easy. Nasal breathing only, nothing crazy. Zone 3-ish. Try and stay away from zone 4. So yeah, well, he's going to get it. I have to get my breath work done first. Ice bath, bit of meditation. Fuck that shit. We just getting after. One thing I don't overcomplicate is morning routines. Gotta get up, gotta get this run done. Now we've busy day of check-ins with the team, load of calls. Probably gonna be a 13-14 hour day behind the screen, but we're getting after it. Let's fucking go. Alright, recovery run boxed off. Nice and easy, nothing hectic. Zone 3, I believe it was. Kiss zone 2 as well. We usually do one of our heaviest sessions on Wednesday, 60-minute AMRAP. It was 600 meter on ski, 20 meter sled push with like it was heavy. 20 meter burpee broad jump. Don't know whose idea it was to do 50 meters walk and lunge, but that was nasty breath. Then we had a 600 meter on the rower, 100 meter farmer carry, and then also wall balls, which are my fucking kryptonite. I am so shit at wall balls. I just can't do them. I ain't that strong. I can do everything else. I'll whip anybody else and run, put me in the burpees, put me on a machine, light work. Just don't come at me for wall balls. The time is currently 7:15. But sitting and hopping for a busy day behind the desk. Thursday is one of our busiest days, check-in wise plus calls, so we've got about 25-30 check-ins to go through. With the team, we have 6 client calls then as well. I think we've 1 or 2 consultations, so it's going to be a busy day, but a big push into the weekend. So my output meant to come over now next week. We had a few things planned, and Ashley's parents are coming out this weekend, and then my parents are coming out on Tuesday. Obviously that ain't happening anymore. Well, there's still flights going, but the booked through travel agents. The travel agents are cancelling all the flights, whatever that's going on here. The fucking Middle East is wild shit. We've seen some stuff coming over here, like, albeit, right, Dubai is safer than anywhere, right? Still is probably safer, like, nothing's going to happen realistically. I know a few people getting injured, which is, a few people have been KO'd, which is sad. There's my girlfriend running past the window. What was I saying? Yeah, So like, albeit like here is safe, less of a chance, higher chance of you walking down Dublin Street and getting stabbed and getting hit with a missile out here. But in the grander scheme of things, it makes you realise that obviously there's no robbery here, or very little crime. You are safe to yourself, but in the grander scheme, on the fucking geopolitical level and everything that's going on with these countries, like, whoa, it's wild. Like, you wouldn't get a missile flying over Monaghan back home, like, what the fuck. So it makes you realise there's so much just instability here. It's like madness, but I know, hopefully blow over sometime soon. We're safe, which is the main thing, and we'll crack on as always. Let's go. Things you see in Dubai. Haven't seen one of these in years, even back home. What's it say on the side? Dessert and chill. Fucking love it. How do I move this around? Whoa, trying to play around with something on this. I'm new to this content game. Dessert and chill. Fucking love it. Oh yeah. It's all kicking off now today. This is our third alert now. In the last 12 hours, we got one at 9:58 last night, 2 hours ago, 2 minutes ago. That's the most there's been in a short space of time, which is insane, but nothing happens. I think everybody back home, and anyone who's not in Dubai, feel like we're in a war zone. Even the videos on like RT and all of the ones coming back, crying and fucking wailing, it was like somebody commented on one of them, it was like, you were, what was it, hey, you were delayed, you weren't deployed. Oh, fuck's sake, like, it isn't that bad. Like, if it was that bad, we'd be all out. Just kind of over now, just really over it. I think everybody is, like, because even when we were in the gym there yesterday, like, there was alerts going out and nobody batted an eye, like, nobody moved. But yeah, it's still safe. Anyway, enough chit chat. Gonna crack in. Busy day. Bit of content to record for the team too. We got content tomorrow with Joe Pro visuals for the IG. Need to get back on my content grind. But anyway, peace and love. Let's go.
So can I please have the grilled chicken wrap?
Wild Joe. Back to wrap that.
That's it. Okay.
Just wrapped up filming with Joe Pro Visuals, the GOAT for IG. The day is now, and the time, 3:15 Friday, so I never got back on this there yesterday. Had a busy day, full day check-ins. We had 6 client calls, got some weapons starting on the team, which is brilliant. One of the young lads, Max, was on there yesterday chatting through the next few weeks for him, what success is going to look like over the next few months. Early 20s, just insane physique, going to be an absolute insane result. We had Amy join the team there yesterday then as well, and yeah, busy one. Usually do my content filming on Fridays, bit of a sneak peek. Trying to push out a few more results onto the page, a bit more insight into client journeys. I ain't that good at short form, like you can put me behind this and I'll just chat shit all day. When it comes to short form filming, I ain't great. I actually haven't even brought this camera outside yet, so like you're all gonna be looking at me being like, does he get outside? Not that much, but I do. Went to the gym there earlier, we had legs on the cards. We had a fucking, that conditioning session on Wednesday, put me in the bin. Got my long distance on board there yesterday, my run. Then there today it was meant to be full volume legs. Had to run a D volume as I haven't had to do that before, but Wednesdays was intense with the sled push, full on high rock session, sled push and plenty of lunges. Just a lot of volume in the legs. We still got in there, we still got after it, but I felt like a bitch. So full volume next week. Anyway, what is on the agenda? Ashley's sister's getting here now tomorrow or tonight. She's making her flight out, so yeah, weekend with Ash, her sister, Keen, and we'll be going out to. Well, we had a few things planned for Ash's family coming over, but that ain't happening. So we'll just crack on without them and do what we can for a bit of crack this weekend. We have High Rocks locked in for Sunday. We usually have our biggest session on Sunday. Us and a bit more work to wrap up now today. And then we're into the weekend. Hope you're all having a smashing day. Let's fucking get after it.
So bad last week, so much. I never regret. Did you like comment on her post?
We play that game where we have to try and connect the word. So we all have to say a random word and then we have to try and eventually get the same word.
I don't like that game.
You don't like any of the games I suggest.
But you suggested that game before and it was terrible. I was terrible at it.
Yeah, you weren't good at it. Let's try. Okay, ready?
Okay.
I want on the count of 3.
3 people doing it, it's not only 2.
Anyone can do it.
And how?
It just makes
That makes
it a
some
little bit harder.
sense.
It does, because it's the same concept. It's just making it slightly harder.
3 people trying to get closer toward the same word.
Yeah, but like each word.
Do we start off with a
say
topic?
closer.
No.
No, you don't do a topic.
It's a random word and then we go from there.
Right.
Right, ready? 1. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Car.
Pizza. What'd you say?
Apple.
Car.
Pizza.
We're on the same vibe.
Yeah.
Right, so
Apple.
obviously we have to go
Pizza.
closer toward what 2 people said, not me, so I'm way off the mark. At least use your own food,
Well,
yeah?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, we have to try and connect the 3, like.
Yeah.
So, a word that
Okay, I have one.
Yes, so do I.
Now, we're trying to connect the 3.
Yeah.
We're not trying to get closer toward 1.
We can, but this just makes it
It's
harder.
no, it's just more so to make you say the same word.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Food.
Ice cream truck.
Why would you say ice cream truck? Like, that's the most...
Car.
I said delivery.
Food. Delivery. See, we're on the same line.
Oh, right, I get it now, yeah.
What did you say?
Oh.
You say food.
Yeah. I thought like you had to... Yeah, I know what you mean now, yeah.
Right, so you said food.
Food, you said...
Delivery. Ice cream truck. Food. Delivery. Ice cream truck. Okay, I've got one.
Right.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Take
Fast
away.
food.
Oh, so we're getting there. I said takeaway, you said fast food.
I said order.
Order. Okay.
That's what I mean. Like now, how do we get a word that is like we all basically just said the same thing?
Or we're getting closer to like a specific.
I have it. Right, so fast food, takeaway, order. We all know what's coming next. Come on.
You know?
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Mackey's.
McDonald's. Yeah. What'd you say?
I just said food.
We win, you lose. He said food.
I know, but I got nervous. I didn't know what to say.
McDonald's. Good job. We recorded that.
As you can see, there ain't no war around. Have a look up into the air roof. So that boxed off another big week. High Rocks boxed off there earlier. We were out for our parties there yesterday. Ashley's sister made it over. My family and then the rest of our family didn't. So yeah, good night out with the lads. Good crack. A few drinks, but not feeling too bad there this morning. Always do like conditioning the following day or like some sort of run or something just to gain the energy back because you feel like shit coming off the back of alcohol. So I also used to be a big drinker, but it just makes you weak. Alcohol not managed correctly will make you fat, lazy and weak as shit. Speaking from experience. So I've toned that back rightly. I would not drink maybe every 6 to 8 weeks, if even sometimes every 8 to 12 weeks. There was very light. Had a bit of a send off the back of High Rocks last time, but yeah, so was in for a few client calls there today. I always like to get ahead on a Sunday, try and pull back on a Saturday. So setting ready for the week, a few more bits to box off now after the steps, and then reset and recharge. Monday is the heaviest check-in day of the week with the gang. A few calls with clients as well. So ready for action leading into this week. Training wise, for me, I don't know if we've spoken about that yet, but so obviously we had High Rocks. I've transitioned away from physique development purely. So like there last year was done a photo shoot prep. Well, it was always in the last few years like for bodybuilding. Did a few shows back in 2022, scored a W, second place. Stood against like some of the lads in the UK who are fucking unbelievable. Like, got the love for the sport, but I have a lot of like underlying digestive issues that I just could not keep up with. Not even the prepping's fine, the dieting's fine, the maintaining's fine. It's the gaining, and you gotta push body weight up when you're, especially when you're natural. Yeah, you do have to get uncomfortable just to gain that level of tissue, and yeah, my system can't hack it. So pulled back from that there last year, photo shoot last year. Then I was like, fuck it, let's try the High Rocks. So that's been good crack. We prepped for High Rocks Turkey there a few weeks back. Have to say, like, fitness level wise, like, I feel like a machine. Cardio's in a very good place. Putting in the work. We went and competed in that, me and Keane. Keane collapsed on the 7th run. We were about to land, I'd say, by 59 minutes to maybe 101, like the High Rock Zone or Rock Zone, whatever you call that. Like, it was big enough in Istanbul, but now, in fairness, the travelling took a lot out of us. It's actually hard, even though it's not a far flight. Like, ideally we'd love one here in the Middle East, but there's not. Well, I suppose Turkey is Middle East, but beside Dubai or Abu Dhabi or Sharjah, there hasn't been one announced. I think Abu Dhabi may be in July, but yeah, Keane was fucked. So I think it was the travelling. He did have half marathon a few days beforehand, so never got to the finish line, but it was a good performance up until then. Like, wasn't too annoyed about it because everything was going well up until that point. Few lessons to take on board. And then my plan was to hop into a photo shoot prep off the back of that. I have no idea where the speaker is, so hopefully you can hear me. Obviously, I didn't want to do that because it was like, I still haven't done the High Rocks. So holding my W, like, still pushing now. And then I was like, fuck, I'll travel somewhere. And this all kicked off. I don't even know if I want to travel somewhere, and I'm like, fucking hell. So I don't really know what I'm doing now at the moment. Gonna keep pushing anyway. Like, currently running 3 weight sessions, bodybuilding specific, per week. 2 runs on board per week. One of them mixed in with one of my sessions, and then 2 High Rock specific sessions as well. So like, plenty of work, heavy workload, but seeing the improvements, like recovering decent in and around them. I think I can improve a lot on there. Like, I think the later nights with the team, just with calls and stuff like that, it's a bit of a shaft with the time zone, but yeah, so just going to continue pushing, see what we can actually do now over the next few months, building the fucking engine. Full send that in here, hopefully lock in another High Rocks at some stage later this year, you know. So other than that, just got to keep pushing. Hope you're having a smashing week. Let's go. Just finish this one off, guys. Fitness is so much more than just a transformation, one and done, then that's it. Where I see people struggle with the most is to come on board with me, they want the result. I'll get them the result, given that they do everything that I say. I'll work with my clients, giving them the best service, the best experience possible. But health and fitness is not a one and done phase. Like, every new build in a transformation, if you've ever done one yourself, you might be able to relate to this. The habits, the difficulty, how hard it actually is to get into good shape, to the very best shape of your life potentially then as well. Everything that got you there is going to allow you to stay there. Where I see people struggle the most is not carrying over every habit. It doesn't have to be as aggressive as what it might be in a fat loss phase, whatever it may be. Carrying over the habits, the routines, the structure, everything that got you there in the first place, failing to do so, and then just going back to square one afterwards, back to the old version of you. The shitty habits that put you in the place that you needed to make a change in the first place, you know? So I was just thinking about that this week because I've seen a lot of people struggle with it. Even some people who come on board with me to get to where they want to be, and like, right, okay, we need to keep this going. And I by no means have ever turned around to a client when I started a photo shoot prep or bodybuilding prep, said you can't have an off planner or go out for a drink or two. It's always down to management and stuff. Like, so you can do what you need to get done, get to where you want to be without having like completely sacrifice, more so reduction and elimination. Yes, you have to sacrifice some things, but it ain't eliminating them. It's pulling back. But at the same time, like those things that you do to get you there, like you kind of have to keep them going if you still want to succeed. Like keep pushing. There's always another level you can get up to. I think a lot of people get complacent at the back end. Like you have times across there where you push, you have times across there where you pull back. Look toward fat loss, for example. Like you can't live your whole life in a deficit. Do what you need to do to get done, and then get out for a bit. Hold and maintain. Build a bit of muscle. You know, up food. Do what needs to be done, but stay consistent there then as well. Like obviously with a fat loss phase, you have so much positive reinforcement like each and every day from the scale. What you see visually, my arm is getting sore, sorry. And what you see visually, it's a lot easier to stay bought into a fat loss phase. When you come out the back end of it, then you're not going to have as much positive reinforcement. You may not see a change on your physique when you're holding and maintaining. You might not see that much changes in muscle mass because it takes 10 times longer than fat loss. You may not see like daily changes and daily positive reinforcement. Does that mean you don't do the fucking thing? Absolutely not, because you have to focus on your energy, your well-being, your mental state of mind, how you feel psychologically. Like you need to really lean in on those areas coming out the back end of like any kind of phase, you know. Sorry, I'm having speech impairment today. I'm just fucked after after that conditioning session there earlier. But yeah, like I just thought I'd hop on and say that because like it's where I see a lot of people struggle the most. So whatever you're currently doing, right, getting to where you want to be, keep fucking raising the bar out the back end. Don't stop, because if you do stop, the chance of you going back to the person that you were before is going to be a lot higher. So keep pushing, keep moving the bloody needle, and I'll see you soon. Wash.